At the stage that I'm at in my career, every show is so drastically different from the next. Like some cities will have, hella fans in, some cities will have no fans.
Before Machine Gun Kelly would collaborate with Camila Cabello, BB Rexa, Waka Flocka Flame, Wiz Khalifa, and would take aim at his idol Eminem in his diss track, Rap Devil. Before Machine Gun Kelly would clock in 3.6 million followers on Instagram, 4 million subscribers on YouTube, and over 1 million followers on Twitter, where once upon a time he made a comment about M's daughter Haley.
And I'm like, oh my God.
And she's beautiful.
I said she's beautiful,
yeah.
But all respect due, Eminem is king.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Before MGK would transition over to act in television and films, including an upcoming role in the Motley Crue biopic, where he plays the role of Tommy Lee. That's some really good casting, I'm impressed. Now, it's hard to call Machine Gun Kelly simply just a rapper. He's certainly more than that. From walking in fashion shows as a model to acting in television roles directed by Cameron Crowe, he even regularly takes the stage rocking a guitar. And he refers to himself as a musician over being simply another rapper. And I mean, he does have a rock star appeal. I mean, from his wild fashion sense to his colorful collection of tattoos, he has a diet that consists of booze, drugs, and well, he scored a few Hollywood babes under his belt. Yeah, he's enjoying them perks of success. But it took him a long ass time to get here, and speaking about his younger self, well, he had this to say. Coulson was a loser, man. He didn't inspire me, he accepted judgment rather than lashing out against it. It took me maturing and being a father myself to accept you were beautiful the whole time. Now imagine this, the man, he was 20 years old, he was battling a drug addiction to heroin, he was homeless, he worked at Chipotle, and he found out that he was gonna become a father. Now in a situation like this, some would think about putting a machine gun in their mouth, but instead, he became one. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Machine Gun Kelly. Prior to fame, here for you, of course, on Before They Were Famous. Now this is an updated video. Now MGK, he actually has a tattoo above his junk, and it reads almost famous. But buddy, you definitely are famous. Enough so that we made a video on you back in 2015. Now this man has had a long ass climb to the top, and just when he felt like he made it, well, the bottom kind of fell out of the game, ushering in a new generation. Now I got a lot to say in this video, it's gonna be a good one, so well, let's just get into it. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Machine Gun Kelly was born Richard Colson Baker on April 22nd, 1990 in good old Houston, Texas. Now his parents, they were missionaries and they moved all over the world, and he spent his early childhood in places such as Egypt, Germany, and Chicago before his mom and dad settled down in Denver, Colorado. Now things, they fell apart quickly with his mother taking off with another man when he was just 9 years young. And he would continue to see his mom from time to time, but because well, he wasn't a fan of her, he would block these memories out.
I fucking hated and resented that situation so much that like I didn't even fucking, the last time I fucking remember her was when I was 9 years old, when she was with my father.
Now dad didn't handle this loss very well. He fell into a depression and he was out of work. Now the pair, they moved into an aunt's basement, and young Colson, well, he suffered from bullying while enrolled at Hamilton Middle School. Now his father, he offered little assistance, and for solace, well, he ended up listening to some rap music. Ludacris, Eminem, and DMX, they were his early faves. Now Eminem would play a vital role in his life and career. It's also important to note that he was a fan of the Guns N' Roses and Blink-182. Now the bullying, it continued into high school at Thomas Jefferson High, and Colson, well, he started having a number of run-ins with the law. Things went from basic theft to stealing CD players, and then at 14 he caught a felony charge for a crime, well, he wouldn't specify. But well, people looking closely at his lyrics, they believe that he shot up someone's car in a jealous rage. When his father got a job in Kuwait, he left the young boy to literally take care of himself. And it was then he began experimenting with drugs. But he also became productive, making some music. He recorded his first amateur demo tape, Stamp of Approval, and this was in his aunt's basement, back in 2006. Growing into the tall glass of water that he is today, now standing at 6'4", well, he played the tight end on the football team, and also mustered up the courage to start calling out his elder classmates. Now when his dad returned, the two, they moved once again, this time to good old Cleveland, Ohio. And Colson, well, he was enrolled at Shaker Heights High. This is the same school that Kid Cudi had been enrolled in a couple years prior. Having a demo tape already in his hands, well, he would push this around school. And Colson, well, he started taking his music career very seriously. He convinced the local t-shirt shop owner to double as his MC manager, and he earned himself the moniker of Machine Gun Kelly. His fans gave him that name because of his rapid-fire delivery. Now here's one of the oldest videos I could find on his YouTube channel. It's from 2009. MGK quickly began to make a name for himself amongst Ohio hip-hop heads, and from 2009 to 2014, he dominated the Ohio Hip Hop Awards. He won everything from Best Live Performer to Video of the Year to Best National Artist. He basically was the LeBron James of Ohio. Well, of music. Anyway. He was facing eviction in 2009 when he traveled to Harlem's Apollo Theater, and he won round after round victories in the Apollo Amateur Night Competition. And he was the first white rapper to ever do this. This is considered to be one of the toughest audiences in the world, and although they booed MGK as soon as he walked out on stage, well, he quickly was able to win them over. Back in Ohio, MGK, he graduated high school, and his reward for all this was getting kicked out of his father's house. Now, it was also a double whammy time because he then found out that he was soon going to become a father. Now, he's working on his music, putting out his second mixtape, 100 Words and Running, but to support himself, he had to work at Chipotle. And they did give him a free meal every day, and well, he was notorious for giving out patrons extra chicken anytime they asked. He was the chicken devil back then. Now, there was a time where he was homeless and addicted to heroin. This would last for about 2 years, and he was able to overcome his addiction through rehab and counseling. Now, according to this Instagram post from September of 2013, well, MGK, he had a female friend named Ashley who saved him from sleeping on the streets. She let him crash on her mom's couch, and he's lucky he had a friend like that because not everyone does. Slowly but surely, things started to come together, and he had another big success when he found himself featured on MTV2 Sucker Free Freestyle. Let's take a quick look.
He just said my name!
In May of 2010, he made his national debut with the single Alice in Wonderland, which was released via iTunes. He released his second mixtape in November of 2010 titled Lace Up, which featured the hometown anthem Cleveland, and this would be played at the Cleveland home games. So now he's literally the LeBron with LeBron. He was also working hard on his own YouTube channel with a series of vlogs titled Kelly Vision.
If I was rich, you know what I would have on the road with me? I would have a fucking monkey. I would have a fucking monkey. I would pay a monkey trainer to train a fucking monkey before we went on the road.
MGK told Rolling Stone, "We essentially toured every shitty dive bar in the entire US and Canada, every theater, every college arena, and weren't seeing any returns. Emotionally, I was investing my trust in people and getting completely betrayed." Some luck would come his way, landing himself on the 2012 XXL Freshman list alongside French Montana, Macklemore, Iggy Azalea, and Future. He also picked up an MTV Europe Music Award for Artist About to Go Global. He also found himself making headlines when in May of 2012, well, he fired off a tweet regarding photos of Eminem's daughter Haley. She was 16 years old at the time. Now his tweet read, "Okay, so I saw a picture of Eminem's daughter, and I have to say, she's hot as fuck. In the most respectful way possible, because Eminem is king." Now we all know now that M has certainly seen that tweet, because he called out MGK in his track Not Alike, which, just came out. And he stated, "I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. I don't use sublims, and sure as fuck don't sneak diss, but keep commenting on my daughter Haley." Okay, Eminem definitely, he says it better. It's not that kind of channel. Now MGK, he also feels like he's been blocked from being invited onto Shade 45 or any other SiriusXM channel. Machine Gun Kelly has also alleged that someone from the Fader, well, they emailed his team and told him that MGK would never be featured in their publication. He additionally claimed that Rolling Stone, they refused to review his general admission, and the Coachella Festival, they wouldn't allow him to perform. This would mean that he's burned a ton of bridges from those higher up, but the dude does have a little muscle in his corner. Back in 2011, he was approached by Sean Combs to sign a recording contract with Bad Boy Records, and this is in association with Interscope. Now his first EP, Half Naked and Almost Famous, it debuted at number 46 on the Billboard 200. Not good, but greater success would follow with his debut album Lace Up, which was released in October of 2012. The album debuted at number 4 on the US Billboard 200, and the lead single Wild Boy, it peaked on the US Billboard Hot 100 at number 98. The album, well, it was soon certified gold by the RIAA. Now, while continuing to focus on his music, MGK, he also got heavily involved in acting. He landed his first gig in 2014 and landed a 10-episode role on the Cameron Crowe directed series Roadies. He also had lead roles in Viral, Punk Dead, SLC Punk 2, and Nerve. His latest role is the portrayal of Tommy Lee in The Dirt, which is the story of how Motley Crue came to be one of the most notorious rock and roll groups in history. Now, although I couldn't find any information about his baby mama, MGK has maintained a close relationship with his daughter. He's also had a few lady loves, including Halsey and Amber Rose. He was sued for $2 million by a 400-pound bouncer who hit him with a bottle. Of course, more music would follow. His second studio album, General Admission, it was released in 2015, and it debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums. Then there was the single Bad Things with Camila Cabello, and this peaked at number 9 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Now, this is lots of success, but there's also been some low points. He told Rolling Stone in 2017, "I was going into venues that had just sold out the year before, and there was like 100 people. I thought it was over." My opinion is that while Machine Gun Kelly spent years climbing up the rap ladder the more traditional way, well, kids, they started popping off from their parents' bedrooms via SoundCloud. Now, with MGK feeling like he's been lacking love from those, up above, it makes sense that he would point aim at Eminem and support the younger generation. Upon the release of Rap Devil, he tweeted out, "I'm standing up not just for myself, but my generation. I'm doing the same shit you did back in your day. Life is still real on my side, and I had to take time from the grind to defend myself from someone I called an idol. Love, Rap Devil." Now we're gonna get to work on a follow-up video, and it's gonna be an Eminem versus MGK. Also on my second channel, we're doing an MGK versus G-Eazy. You're gonna wanna check that out as well. As always, be sure to let me know who's next in the comments down below, and of course, this is Before They're Famous. So the rest of the story you probably already know, or you're living it, because, well, this is Before They're Famous. I messed up the outro. Anyway, see you guys in another video.
Oh, I have the voice of an angel. Rolling.